So, hey everyone, welcome back to the Skillsharp, and today we are going to see type casting and type conversion in Python programming language. Before doing that, let's solve the problem. So, we want to create a tips calculator. Okay. So, first of all, for creating a tip calculator, let's take the value. So, value 1 is the first variable. Okay. You think now this program will work, right? So let's check this program will work or not. So here let's run the program. So it will ask enter the expense, first expense. Okay, it should be like 33 rupees. Okay, it should be like 33 rupees. Okay, and enter second expense. It should be like 34 rupees. And enter the third expense. It should be like 37 rupees. And you can see, oh, we got error. And what's the error? Error you can see type error. Unexpected operand type S for this str and int. So here is the confusion. What is whenever we get input with the help of input function, we always get a string, or you can say input function will return string always, right? Oh, that's why it's coming. So how I can change those two integer or floats? So let's change them to floats. So in this way, you can change those integers to floats. So I need to change it for both. Then we need to go to end and close the brackets. Right. And now if we run the program again, so enter the first value. So let's enter 33, enter the second value 34, enter the third value that is 37. And now you can see your answer is here 34.666 is the country. Okay, but what this float function is, we haven't discussed about this. Yeah, that's why we are going to discuss the type conversion. So let's come here. So as we discussed, there are various data types in Python programming language, right? And we cannot add string with string. It will be concatenated. We cannot add string and integer, right? It will throw you an error in some cases. So what we can do? So converting the value of one data type to another data type is called type casting and type conversion in the Python or in other programming language as well. Okay. The first example is what if I will create one variable val1 value 1 equals to 2 3 or 1 2 and value 2 val2 I will give it or I will assign a value it to it to 3. Okay. And what if I will print val1 plus val2. Let's run the program. You can see we will get unexpected operand type for plus for int and string. We will get this error. Why? Because first value is integer and second value is string. So Python compiler tries to read the program in like word by word, and it will encounter, oh, okay, integer. Then it will see the add sign and it will think, okay, I need to perform the addition operation. And then it will get the string value. Then yeah, it get confused. I can't add integer and strings, right? That's why it will return this error. And if what if both are the strings? If both are the strings, in this scenario, it will be concatenated. You can see the numbers are concatenated. So here type conversion is not done by our compiler. There are two types of type conversion or typecasting. One is implicit typecasting, in which compiler thinks, understand, and typecast implicitly whatever the variables you are using or object you are using, right? And the second typecasting is explicit conversion or explicit typecasting. So first one is implicit. Let's see implicit one, the example for implicit one. Here I will create a variable val1 again, and I will assign a value of 1, 2, 3 to 8. And I will create a variable val2 and I will assign a value of 1, 2.3 to 8. And let's print the addition for these two variables. Okay, so let's print val1 plus val2 and let's run the program. So here you can see now in this case, like 135.3 is printed. Why? Because val1 and val2 both are there. And here val2 is a float, but val1 is an integer. But while adding this, float has higher precedence to, and it will add to integer. Then it will change, the compiler or the Python interpreter will change this val1's type to float as well. And let's see, its type is float. So, we need to use a type operator, right? And let's run the program again. So now in this case, you can see the addition of both the two are float. Why? Because val1's data type is changed by the compiler internally or implicitly. That's called implicit type conversion. And why? Because float has the higher precedence than integer. So what's the precedence of like type conversion? So definitely str has conversion higher than the float, and float has the higher conversion priority than int. Okay, so this is the thing. Then the second thing is explicit type conversion. And in explicit type conversion, you can convert the type by yourself in your program, as we have used float function in the previous program or the solution of the previous day's program. So here you can see there are two things. Programmer can convert the data type of another data types, right? And we have like if we have predefined functions for this, then we can do it easily, right? So let's see what are those predefined functions. The first predefined function is like this integer. Okay, I will mark and show you the predefined functions. This is the first int, it will convert to integer. Then second one is float, it will convert the float value to or any value to float if it is convertible. If you pass the string and if you wish, and it won't convert. If the string is a numeral or it is in the digits form, then it can convert. Then complex will convert the numbers to the complex data type. List will convert the sequential data type to list, and tuple will convert the sequential data type to tuple. So let's see the examples of both. So I will let's go and let's see. The first is integer. So now I have a value of 123.45. Let's give a variable to it. It's a, and let's print the type of it. Print the type of this variable. So now you can see its type is float. Let's convert this to int. And let's see the type of it. Now its type is converted to int, and let's print the value for it. Okay, we need to type converted value. We need to print the type converted value. Let's see. Right. The next one more thing I want to show you. If your variable is a string, but it is convertible, then you can convert it 123.45. Okay, now let's run this. And here you can see invalid literal for int with this. Okay, so now let's change this again. You can see now it's converted. Okay, the second is we can convert the integer to, like I have a value of 123 and I will create a variable b for it. b equals to 3, and let's print the type of the variable, and its type is whatever it may be, we can see. Then let's change it and print it again. Okay, then let's change the type of it. For that, we need to print it. Then we need to pass the what we want to convert it to float. Then we need to pass C to it, and let's check the type for the last one. Let's run the program. So now you can see initially its class is int, then it's converted the integer to float, and then its type is float. Right. Next thing, as we already saw, we can convert if string is convertible to integer, then we can convert it to int, and if string is convertible to float, then we can convert it to float. So let's have a value b, have a variable b equals to 123.45. Okay, and let's it should be a string. Then let's see the type of it. Then let's print and convert this string to float before that. Okay, let's see the type of, then let's see the type of it. Let's pass the value of b. Let's run the program. Now you can see previously it's a string, then it's converted and it is float now. Right. In the same way, you can do the reverse as well. If there is a float, you can convert it to string. So here I am removing this quotes. Now it's float, and now I am converting it to string. Okay. Let's see the type of it as well. So now you can see in the below class was float initially, then it value is converted, and now it's a string. And this can be done with the integer as in the same way, right? The next three data types are list and tuples and complex. So complex will convert the simple numbers to complex. Let's see for the complex one. Okay, so our this is the normal number integer, and we will see what's its type, and then let's convert it to complex, and then let's see what's its type again. And let's run the program. Now you can see it's initially is int, then it's convert to 1, 2, 3 plus 0j, that is complex, and then you can see its type is complex. The next thing is the if I create a string like name equals to, right? So this is a string and this is iterable. Let's see the type of it. So now you can see its type is integer. Then no need of this terminal. Okay. Then its type is integer. I want to convert it to list. So is it possible? Yeah, it is possible. So let's see print list and then name, and let's print it. So now you can see A, K, S, H, A, and Y all are the components of the list, right? And now let's check the type of it. Let's check the type for it, and its type should be, you can see its type is list. And the same thing can be done with tuple as well. Let's add some separator in between. Okay, and let's do the same thing with tuple. Tuple, let's convert it to tuple again. Now you can see the previously was string and now it's a tuple. So in this way, we can convert data type explicitly, right? And one more important thing, we cannot convert normal data type like integer and floats to list, and the vice versa. Those lists and tuples and like strings which have sequence in them to integers. So it's a really subjective topic. So this is all for data type and type casting and type conversion in Python programming language. I hope you like this lecture, and this is helpful for you. Then please share it to someone who needs it. And we will see you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe our channel. Till then, happy coding.